Hi there, Tiger Shark, again from the ED forums, and today I'm going to be covering quite an advanced topic. It's not necessary to know to build a DCS A10 panel, but it is quite an interesting thing to know if you intend to build panels for other flight simulators as well. You'll recall in previous videos, particularly the one where I talk about toggle switches, you'll recall that one of the problems that we have is that when you turn the toggle switch on, basically a signal is continuously sent. Now you can use software to capture this and just to send a keystroke instead. But remember, one of the goals of my initial panel design was to make it as plug and play as possible, which meant no software, just be able to plug excuse me, just be able to plug it in and let's see where we go from there. So in order to do that, I needed to work out a way to basically make a toggle switch send a pulse instead of continuously generate a signal. And to do that, I devised a little circuit using a IC integrated circuit. This is called a 7121, a 74121, a monostable multivibrator. And what it does is it takes it takes input, which you can see is this yellow wire here, and sends output, which is this blue wire. Now what I've done is basically this resistor and this capacitor, they control the length of the pulse. And what I've done is I've rigged up a little LED in between the chip and the blue wire to show you what kind of signal the blue wire would send if I had hooked this up to something like the Groovy Game Gear GP Whiz. So what this is not a necessary step, but what it is it's to show you how you can basically implement a pulse design into your future panels so that it could be basically usable by any sim, even sims that don't like it when the toggle switch is constantly broadcasting. So here I have my toggle switch here. It's set up with ground in the middle, and I've connected the white wire to the yellow wire here, which is the input. And as you can see now, I'm just going to demonstrate that when I flick the switch, the LED will just flash. So instead of the LED being continuously on, as it would be if I just hooked it up to this toggle switch, it now just sends a pulse. So thanks to this little integrated circuit, I've now turned the toggle switch into almost like a push button momentary switch instead. All done using little between $1 and $2 integrated circuit and a few other electronic components. Of course, the drawback of this, and it's quite clever, but it's not the best design because on a double throw switch where you're going to have a contact here and a contact here, you're going to need two chips. So you're going to need two chips per switch, which means you're going to have to have a circuit board. If you've got 6 switches, you're going to have 12 ICs that you have to put on there. Now the beauty is that in terms of power and ground, you could run all the power and ground to all the chips from just one connection. But each one's going to need an input, which is this yellow one, and it's going to need an output to the GP, to your interface, to your GP Whiz right there. But still, I haven't seen many implementations on the net of using an IC for this. I've seen a lot of people use mechanical relays and all kinds of other funky stuff. I find this a nice, simple, elegant solution, but it does require a little bit of electronics know-how, and it will require a bit of a bit of an experimentation with a breadboard with PCB as well, with a printed circuit board, and but I just thought I'd show the fact that it does work. You can turn a toggle switch into a momentary push button switch pretty much without having to use software, with only hardware only. So any questions, hit me up in the forums or hit me up on the YouTube site. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone.